up, y'all? We're gonna do a quick career reading today. Just a little quick check-in. If you want to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. Follow me on TikTok and my Instagram at NayaFSC. It's the same handle. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also post messages over there. It's called Healing with Naya FSC. I believe that's it. So let's tap in and see what's going on with y'all money. What does regular gonna know with a career and finances what's going on? My peeps gotta know. Pages. You got money is slow. So that's self-explanatory. Money may be looking slow right now for you. Okay, what else? You got to create a plan and stick to it. Solid plan. So to get yourself out of this slow energy, you need to make a plan for yourself and whatever that you are building, whatever you want to do, and stick to it to increase your money and kind of get you on a routine. And even with like routines, it can also be a way to let spirit know that you're serious about what you're doing, to let them know that, okay, she gonna do this because she's been doing it consistently, so we gonna bring that in. You know what I mean? So sticking to a routine can, you know, help communicate to yourself that you discipline you about it and can communicate to spirit that you're ready. We got clients. We got new/returning clients or customers on the way. So y'all got some people coming in to buy y'all products, to book whatever services you offer. I don't know what you do, hair, nails, my spiritualists, my, you know, people who, it's all types of professions out here that got customers and clients. But Spirit is saying I got clients on the way, okay? And even with the money is with the solid plan card, maybe like doing little things to bring in more clients, you know, just get creative. All right. Oh, what? I'm not gonna take that one because I ain't gonna shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle about 2 times. I kept hearing words or spells as I was about to tap in and get started on y'all reading. So really watch what you're saying. I know in those times when, you know, there's slow movement happening, sometimes motherfuckers get mean. And even we can kind of blame ourselves and be like, okay, are we doing enough? Am I not doing enough? Like, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with what I'm doing? What's wrong with what I'm building? Like, what's going on? Tell me something. And, you know, it can kind of get hard to keep going and to push forward, and you start doubting, you just start speaking crazy shit over that can cause blockages. Ridiculous. So just watch that. All right. Ooh. You got blocked by spirit. Blocked on purpose to redirect you to your true path. So whatever you may have been doing has got destroyed. And it is unfortunate. I hate to just say it like that, you know, I know emotion with it, but you know, that's why I put the little heart right here. It's the harsh truth, but that's what the fuck it is. And I just heard something about settling. So you may have been settling in the career path that you were doing. You may have been settling when it comes to, I just want to say some of y'all prices may have been settling on your worth. You know, you have whatever you've been doing that you feel is not working, it's on purpose or whatever that has left your life, it was on purpose and that was meant to happen because it's pushing you to your true purpose. It's pushing you to what you are truly meant to do in this life, okay? And sometimes that should be hurting, okay? Because it's like, I really wanted to do this. I was good. Things was flowing smooth, but sometimes that just ain't what spirit got in store for you. That's not what you signed up for. When you decided, I want to come down to earth, you made an agreement to live a certain life, to fulfill a certain path. And when your helpers are seeing that you are deviating from said path, you get blocked. That's just what it is, okay? All right. So for some of you, you need to be outside. And I don't know, for some of you, this may be a career path with farming, working outdoors, whatever, because you got the gardener card. So this card is basically like you need to be doing something where you can be outside at work, whether it's creatively, whether it's at, you know, a 9 to 5, because a 9 to 5 where you can be outside, a lot of the time it can actually really ground you and help you, and it makes your energy like a lot clearer. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whenever I'm outside, I feel like nature always pours back into me, and I'm just kind of like refreshed whenever I go outside. So yeah, for some of you professionally or creatively, you need to work outside. And some of you, when you are creating, go outside, because going outside helps the creative ideas flow. You know, like I said, nature is a true healer. Okay, so take your ass outside with a gardener card, okay? Think about a career outside, and if you know that's not for you, then this is just saying that you need to go work out, that you need to create outside, okay? I done said the same thing 11 different ways. All right, let's shuffle 2 more times. Get a couple more. Okay, you got interview coming, yay! So for some of you, then this may go back to the Blocked by Spirit card. Some of you may have lost a job, like, I don't know how soon or how, whatever it was, you know, you know what I'm trying to say, but you have an interview coming, you have new opportunities coming in, okay? So get ready and get prepared, okay? And I feel like with the interview coming in and the solid plan card, so if you are looking for work, you're looking for opportunities, get yourself on a set schedule. How many jobs you're going to apply to, you know, a day? What are you doing to make money on the side? What are you doing with your, you know, creatively? Like, you got to balance yourself out, because I know when I didn't have a job, girl, I kept myself on a strict schedule. You know, I had to go do that. I had to, okay, I'm gonna work on this creative stuff right here. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go make me some money, you know, with all types of different apps and stuff. And, you know, I gotta make sure that I was getting enough money to match the paychecks that I was getting from my 9 to 5, you know, before I had left. So you have to keep yourself on a strict schedule. And once Spirit sees that, when I tell you, when I was doing that, they saw, okay, we know that she gonna do this, so we're gonna line these opportunities for her because we know she gonna do that. You see, it's mutual. You have to work with them. Okay. All right, probably gonna be the last pull. What else do I need to know? Career-wise, get one more because that wasn't fair. I'm sure twice. Yeah, but y'all got an interview coming in. Y'all got clients, customers coming your way. So just stick to the plan, girl, and don't get sad by the redirection that may have happened in your life or is happening in your life, because it's going to push you to your true purpose. Okay. And go outside, you know, to let nature pour back into you. All right, last pull. All right, last pull. Last pull. Yep. So you got to be flexible. The redirection happens because there is a better way to achieve your goals without unnecessary blockages, and that goes by Blocked by Spirit. So they saw that whatever that you was trying to do, they're like, she gonna have to go through that hurdle, that hurdle, that hurdle, that hurdle, that hurdle, that hurdle right there. So we gonna block that, get them this way, you know, so it's better movement and we can get to where we need to be going more efficiently and more quickly. You feel me? And smoothly as well. They ain't trying to traumatize you through the process, okay? So you have to be flexible with the way things are moving. You know what you're building towards, you know what you want to do. And if you don't, you need to look into it. So, but just keep that in mind as you are, you know, as you're building, okay? You got to be flexible with the way things do, because, you know, it ain't gonna be a straight path up to the top. Sometimes it's like this, bitch. You feel me? Yeah, and you got the patience card. Patience is needed as you pursue this, okay? Being flexible and having patience is things that we don't want to hear. I don't know for y'all, but for me, that shit stresses me out at times, okay? But it's just the truth. It's like once you really truly sit down with yourself and be like, damn, okay, I'm sticking to this. You know, things look crazy, but at the end of the day, it's out of my control. I literally cannot do anything but other than what I can actually do. So if all you can do is create, you know, go make your money the way you're making your money now and just waiting, then that's what you got to do sometimes. And you're not waiting in vain because you know you're going to get rewarded in the end. Right. So, excuse me. So you got gratitude. Give gratitude for all that you have, okay? So, and that's why I've been hearing words or spells as well, because you may have been being a little crazy a little bit when it comes to what you're speaking over your life, over your business, over your success, I don't really know your tea, but you know your tea. But so Spirit is saying is give gratitude for all that you have, because gratitude can help calm you. Okay, you might not like this, or you might not have this, but you're like, damn, okay, I got this now, I got food, I got clothes, I got water, I got shelter. I'm Gucci. In the grand scheme of things, I'm good. My bills is paid. I have a shelter. I have a car. You know, my body is working. I'm grateful that I'm able to move. I'm grateful I'm able to talk here, you know, see. You know, you got to be grateful for those small things, because it can really help shift your perspective. Be like, damn, I'm okay. You know, and it helps with patience. Okay? Because you like, and I have everything that I need right now. I you know, we may need more, you may need more, okay? But you are good as of now. You alive, you breathing, you got some in your tummy, you full, water, all that good jazz. You got it. So you give gratitude for that. I just be rambling, y'all. I can't help myself. And gratitude shows appreciation to Spirit for what they are doing for you and what they have already done for you, okay? And gratitude can also help you stay in alignment with your manifestations and bring them in faster, okay? But it's all really just about a mindset shift more than anything. And then you have community. Network, be open to help. Others will help you get to the next level. So I feel like this goes back to the solid plan card, right? I feel like that goes back to the solid plan card and about maybe creating a solid plan on how you gonna put yourself out there, how you gonna attract more clients and customers your way. Are you gonna do sales? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? You know, what's the routine looking like? What's the content routine looking like? What's the advertising looking like? You know, just creating a solid plan. Are you following people? Are you putting yourself out there? Are you going live? Like, what are you doing to expand your business, expand your network, I guess you can say. Okay, and if you have others coming in and help you at this time, be open and receptive to their help. Okay, don't be, you know, Mr. Independent, you know, non-binary independent. But yeah, don't be like that. Drop the ego and get real. Okay, we need people, and it says others will help you get to the next level, which goes back to what I just said about we need people. Okay. So I'm gonna pull from 2 more decks and we are done. So we're gonna do the Power of Surrender cards. So we're gonna pull some surrender cards real quick. 1, 2, 3. I'm hearing victory and ooh, I almost shook the table. Hold on. I'm hearing victory and I'm hearing victory and stop complaining. So victory is yours for real. Did I shuffle 3 times? Last shuffle. Okay, stop complaining. Give gratitude. Okay, be in the energy of gratitude at times, even when you mad. Like for me, for example, I know, girl, when I'm mad, and I'm like, well, where the fuck my shit at? What's going on? And you know, like, let's say if I get a coupon or something, or if I receive a discount and I go to the store, I'm like, But I'm grateful for that though. Thank you. Whatever. And I keep it pushing, you know, because I am grateful. I'm truly grateful. It didn't have to happen, but it did. It's a blessing. Okay. All right. What is this? Finances. Yes. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And I know when money gets low, that's really when inner doubts come out, okay? Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, you know, I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, you know, it's just fucking annoying, to be honest with you. And it makes you feel like you're not capable of creating the stability that you want for yourself, you know? When you are more than capable, you're literally doing it now, but it's just not happening the way that you envisioned it would happen. That's why you have to be open to redirection and be flexible, okay? Spirit shifts things for a purpose and for a reason, okay? But you just have to have patience and trust in the path that they are building towards you. When you need a little woosah, take your ass outside and create, okay? But maybe creating some money positive affirmations and putting those up around your house, you know, make you a vision board, have a whole bunch of affirmations on there as well as your creative ideas and what you want to see bringing to fruition, and then have that in front of you as you are working. It can keep you on a mindset and it can give you some inspiration, okay? Whenever you feeling sad, you look at that and be like, okay, wealth is my natural state of being. You know, like you have to uplift yourself. Turn on a song that you like to sing. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta be your biggest hype man. When you are chasing your dreams, you know, sometimes putting yourself out there, girl, it's a little embarrassing, but it's not really embarrassing because you doing more than what people are already doing. You know what I mean? Like you already the shit. Okay, but just because things are not looking the way that you thought they would look once you did do whatever you're doing, it has you jaded, baby. Okay, and you the boss bitch, nigga, them. Okay. You have surrendered to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Yes, rest is the only way to like truly give yourself a refresher. You can't go off the E, okay? You have to take care of yourself in order for you to come up with ideas with the solid plan card right here, okay? In order for your creative juices to flow. And in order for you to give yourself the care that you need as well, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup. And you have surrendered to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe to support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. I just said that. But yeah, so you have surrendered to complete healing. And I feel like this goes back to the surrender low self-esteem card. Instead of focusing on your finances, on things that you cannot control, focus on why are you letting your current reality, you know, make you this fucking sad, and you know it's not gonna be forever, or you need to know that it's not gonna be forever. And if you don't feel like it's not gonna be forever, then you need to know why the fuck do you think it's gonna be forever. So, you know, it's like just other areas of your life that you can be focusing on while spirit really ushers in and makes shit happen behind the scenes for you. Okay, boo? Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you I'm actually probably gonna give you a positive affirmation, honestly. I feel like you need it. Damn, was that two? I don't know. I didn't count. Last one. I'm here and keep your eyes on your own plate. Stop looking at other people and looking at where they at right now, because you know what's the crazy thing is, when you are looking at other people, you don't know what the fuck they had to go through to get there. You don't know, you know, what type of pain they experienced, how they had to build themselves back up, how they had to keep continuing to push forward. You don't know their whole story. You don't know what they signed up for. So you comparing yourself to them is doing you a disservice, right? Everybody has their own unique journey and their own path, okay? Evil eye and somebody else being envious, jealous, whatever, that's redundant. It's like, okay, where do we go from now? You still don't have nothing. No, I'm not to say it like that, but you know, but like at the end of the day, okay, you mad at her, Look at you still. Okay? Like, it's just ridiculous. And I know it's like a human emotion, but you really just have to catch yourself with that and know that it's an internal thing. Okay? They deserve what they worked for. All right, what's a positive affirmation? Finances. What's a positive affirmation? Finances. You have, today I would think about all that I am instead of all that I am not. And that goes back to exactly what I just said about keeping your eyes on your own plate and surrendering low self-esteem and surrendering to complete healing. You have to focus on you and your capabilities and your power. You know, you are more than capable of making things happen for yourself. You just have to believe that for yourself. It's an inner knowing, okay? And sometimes our self-limiting beliefs are so deeply rooted in us. You gotta really unpack that. Be like, damn, you know, think about how I grew up. Was my family like talking about themselves this way, and that's why I usually just give up like this, or I just think that things won't happen for me because I grew up seeing it my whole life? You know, you gotta really look at things like that. I'm gonna pull this last one from this deck because I feel like they want me to, and we're gonna close out after this. Is what I just said. You have the parrot spirit, watch your words. So you remember what I opened the reading with? I'm hearing words are spells. Exactly. So let me stop playing. But I think that just sums it up, y'all. Watch your words. And then I really think it's funny that you have 5 plus 4. And that equals 9. And 9 is all about, you know, cycles coming to an end, things closing. And you did have, you know, blocked by spirit, being flexible, okay? So things that may have been ending in your life to get you to where you need to be, okay? But you can't be angry at spirit, at, you know, what's happening, what's going on, because there's purpose in everything that's happening, okay? Okay, but just watch yourself while you doing this, y'all, okay? You are the creator of your own reality, and you are more than capable. Instead of focusing so much on, you know, things that you cannot control, do things that you can control that are healthy. Right? Right. All right, that's it. If you like to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. I hope this reading really helps y'all. And I thank y'all Spirit team for coming through and helping me deliver this message. I thank mine as well. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever the fuck you watching this. I appreciate you so much. If you'd like to, you know, leave me a little tip or something, my cash app is down below. Tripping your girl. But for real though, y'all, I appreciate you. I fuck with you. And thank y'all for fucking with me. Deuces.